and welcome to our podcast. I'm your host, LaQuinta.
And I'm your host, Jessica, and welcome to Grow Up, It's Womanhood.
This podcast is a conversation between two friends about all things womanhood and what it takes to evolve and grow as a woman.
Yeah, so basically, we'll be covering all things womanhood in regards to health, wealth, and relationships, and everything that it takes for wellness in all of those categories.
Yes, and I'm super excited to
I'm
be
really
here.
excited too. This has been a project in the making for some years now.
5 years.
But who's counting? Thank
Right.
you, LaQuinta. At least 5 years, this has been a project in the making. So I'm really excited to be here and finally, checking this off the bucket list.
Yes, I remember telling Jessica that this will be something that if we was to leave Earth without doing, I will regret. So it was so important to me that we get in this studio and start recording or just get in front of some women so that we can inspire and uplift them and just have these conversations that we have behind closed doors in the salon.
Yeah.
But I believe that should be brought to more women. So I'm actually excited about this.
I'm excited too. There's been so many times we've had really deep conversations about so many things, especially pertaining to womanhood. That's what we always talk about. And, we say these conversations need to be had, they need to be heard. And I find myself referencing my time with LaQuinta, with other friends and other women. So
we just have chemistry.
We do.
Yeah, it just vibes. And one thing I love most about our relationship, and guys, we may get on your nerves because we are the friend that uplift each other. We just love on each other, compliment each other. It's kind of irritating. It will get irritating, but that's just who we are. So we're all about supporting each other. That's our thing.
Absolutely. I think the world of this woman right here.
Same.
And we've just taken our friendship to the next level. So backstory on how we became friends, how we got here. I actually met as her client first.
Yes.
So
was it through a Groupon? So
No.
I ran Groupons and I would meet people all the time. I mean, someone new almost every day. And I thought Jessica came through a Groupon that I ran, but I guess that's...
No, it was not a Groupon. Actually, a mutual friend told me about you. And this friend is fabulous. And so she said, oh, you have to go to LaQuinta. She'll take care of you. I said, okay. So ultimately, she ended up moving, but I'm still here.
Yes.
And
9 years, probably going on 10 years. Because was I pregnant with Layla?
Yes.
Oh, so you was there before Layla?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes.
it may be 10 years.
It may be 10 years. Is that girl?
That's awesome.
Almost 10 years old.
Yes, that's awesome. But we were in the salon, like I said, having deep conversations. Jessica would not allow me to put the camera in front of us while I was doing her hair because she's like, absolutely not. They would not see me in this vulnerable state.
Absolutely not. That is what I call a hard
no.
And
But
I
I
didn't
tried.
even trust the voices. I said, because I know she will pull that camera out.
Yep.
And I don't need to
I tried my
pea
best
head.
to get in front of Jessica with the camera while we're doing hair because that's when the conversation. Listen, I get chills in my body. You know when you're having the conversations and your hairs on your skin raise up, like that's the kind of conversations we have. So I was like, Jessica, we need a camera in the room, and she's like, absolutely not. We're not doing that. So that's why we're here today recording because we can't. She wasn't vibing with the camera in the room.
Who wants to go on camera with their hair tore up in the process? Like maybe some people look beautiful during the process. I am not one of those individuals.
It's not that bad.
But,
By the way, yes, I'm Jessica hairstylist, and the hair is fabulous.
Thank you.
It's
I
so
get
cute.
so many compliments, but that's first and foremost. Like, I'm not popping on any podcast until you lay these hands
That's right.
on my head and get me together.
Yes.
So
So that's the backstory. I've been her hairstylist All this time.
All this time.
Yes. And listen,
Through it
so
all.
I'm no longer in the salon currently. I'm just pursuing my dreams in my career with coaching women. And Jessica was like, I just feel that you're not going to do hair anymore and you're going to just take off with this. So she was secretly praying on my downfall.
That's not true. Okay, maybe like
A little bit.
a little bit too.
Yes.
I saw a video, a clip that you posted,
Mm-hmm.
and you said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Oh my God, this is really good. You were made for this," and I was worried. So I had no other choice but to leverage our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work my way into your home,
Right.
or you can come to my home because I
That's
need
right.
you to do my hair.
Which we do both now. I go to her house sometimes,
Yeah.
and then she comes to my house, and we do hair and have these high-level conversations
We do.
that we
have a
would like
really
to
good
share
time.
with you guys today.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's so special when you have a friendship, especially friendships amongst women,
Mm-hmm.
mature friendships. A lot of times we see cattiness, that's really taken off, negativity. It's important to show, real friendships can occur where people uplift each other and where you agree to disagree.
That's right.
And you can do it amicably.
And that's what I love most about our relationship. And Jessica can give you some stories of times when we just didn't agree, or something was through a text message and the tone was off, and she got in her feelings, but called
sure
me
did.
right away, like, LaQuinta, did you mean? And we'll just talk about it and, nip it in the bud. But that's what I love about us. If we do take it personally, we come to each other. We just don't write each other off. I love that we just have a conversation about it and we work through it. It's not, you're no longer my friend anymore because you made a mistake. No, we all make mistakes. We're all human. So it's just about, coming to each other and just having the conversation. And sometimes it is uncomfortable. It's definitely, especially
Sometimes.
it's definitely uncomfortable because you're like, am I tripping, or do I need to say something about this? And most of the time you do, especially if it's on your heart and it's weighing on you. To me, it's just important that you have the conversation. And I created a space for Jessica to call me if there's an issue.
Yeah.
Yes. And I want that safe space for her because I want our friendships. I really value friendships. And you know that. So I wanted to create that space where if I did say, because I know that I will make mistakes. I'm not saying that like I'm going to be this perfect friend.
Well, we all
Right.
make mistakes, and it's important to be comfortable and safe to make mistakes, and really referencing the example that you brought up.
Yeah.
It was really the men that had to help us out, and I'm so embarrassed to admit that on
That's
our
okay.
Grow Up It's a Womanhood podcast.
Yeah.
But that's a funny story for another time. But
But
so
we're growing.
We're growing.
Grow up.
It's womanhood. It's friendship.
It is.
The good, the bad, the ugly,
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful, and hopefully, we can bless some people.
Yeah, that's our goal. Our goal is just to inspire women, to bless women, to bring these conversations to you. I know that most women has had a good friend or is traumatized or just feel broken, or I don't know, just some negative emotions about a friendship that they had that they wish that they can rekindle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was petty and it really wasn't worth falling out. Get on the phone and call those friends. I want this to be that podcast that allow us to have these conversations with each other and to grow our friendships and to evolve together and create some podcasts.
Yes. Yay for
And talk to
podcast.
women and be a blessing,
Right. And for what it's worth, please know that I am all the way out of my comfort zone.
Definitely.
It's taken about 18 months to pull me out to,
Oh my
to
goodness.
practice.
It's so
But I'm out.
it's draining, Jessica. Every time she gets
It's
her hair
out.
done, Jessica, come on, let's start. Jessica, you're like, okay, I'm ready. And I just have to pull the trigger. I'm like, I'm scheduling the appointment and we're going to make this happen because it has been on my heart for so long that we need to do this. So that's why I know it's going to be a blessing. You know how like you have that thing that just won't go away. Like you dream about it, you think about it all the time. This was one of those things. And I was like, we got to do it, Jessica. And I'm just so happy. Even this morning I texted her like, a happy recording day, because I
was really excited.
Yeah.
I was up, so funny, I was up really early, and we were both, lo and behold, right behind each other on the way to the location.
Yes.
We were both super early.
We pulled in together.
Yes.
It was like 8:45.
Yes. And our recording time is 10.
Yes.
So
yeah, we
was really
we have
funny.
that chemistry.
We do.
We vibe.
We do vibe.
Yeah.
And I want to make other people feel like, they're part of our friendship too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. That's what this space is for. This
Yeah.
space is for us to create a community of women who share, uplift, inspire, and just grow together.
Yeah.
That's just what we're.
And we're not always happy, joy. Sometimes
sometimes the
sometimes
other
we
side,
go in a little bit.
Yeah, but it's never to down anyone, because
No.
that's not our thing. And we may bring up like hot topics, come in the future, but
Absolutely.
it's always to use as a lesson, a learning lesson to grow. It's never to like down another person's decision or their lifestyle or anything like that, because that's not what we do. And we're not going to argue with y'all in the comments about things. We're not going to.
Unless you really, really want to.
Oh, no, Jessica.
We won't? Okay.
We don't.
I'm not argumentative, but you make a great point. And you said there's so much to learn in everything. There's a lesson in
Yes.
even attacks. So we're not going to be attacking anybody.
No. But we will get attacked. And
Yes.
it's okay. We know what we're getting ourselves into. We have discussed.
I hope we do. Yeah.
We do, Jessica.
We do. We're ready. And also, I'd like to throw in
And
a
we have
disclaimer.
each other. What's this?
We have each other. Here's a disclaimer. Please understand we are coming from a heteronormative, cisgendered female perspective. And I hope I said that correctly. Welcome to all. Most of the time when I speak from that perspective, because that's a perspective that I know.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you fall in another category and this conversation speaks to you, well, all right.
Join the conversation.
Speak on back.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
So today, like I said, our goal was just to introduce ourselves, introduce our podcast. It's the first episode. So we're learning, we're growing. We'll take you guys' feedback if you want to hear certain topics, certain conversation that you're having with your girlfriends that's helping you guys grow. We definitely want to incorporate that in our podcast. So we are definitely open to feedback, and hope that y'all, like our vibe, and we can bring just our positive energy, because I think we're very positive people.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, we think we're great.
The bomb.
And sometimes that's all you need.
Right? A little bit of confidence.
Hey, if nobody else likes us, we like each other.
Self-worth.
We're so nerdy. Okay. Yeah, but just positivity for everybody. Good vibes all around. And yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, because today was really about us coming to you guys, just what our intentions are, what our mission is. And yeah, I think we covered that today.
Next time, we'll probably get right into a hot topic.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a little spicy,
Yeah.
probably right off rip. But today, we're going to keep it simple, introduce ourselves, and hopefully you'll join us then.
And I'm happy about it. And we will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.